Hey guys, my name's Kristen. I share divine messages for your highest and greatest good. We're going to ask our angels, saints, ancestors, and guides into our space and provide love and divine messages, okay? You're surrounded in divine white light, and so it is, and so it will be. I thought today we'd do something a bit different. We're going to pull from a beautiful oracle deck, an angels deck, and then we're going to do your unfolding purpose, and we're going to tap into some tarot as well. So get a deep breath in. Appreciate you all. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe to support our channel. And if you need to book a personal, you can reach me at betweenbothworlds.org. Okay, so let's get into our messages. All right. Let's see what the self, your dreams and desires, power, your dreams and desires. Okay, what would be the resistances that hold you back? What are your challenges? Initiation. Okay. What are your strengths? Values that move you forward. What are your strengths? Your strength. You have higher thought. Look at higher thought. All right. What's your inspiration? Higher consciousness is your inspiration. Okay. What's your action, your creativity? Awareness. Okay. And then what do we have as your purpose? Learning, teaching. Interesting. And then what's the direction? What's the next step? I am beautiful. I am one. I am one with the divine. Wow, how cool. All right, we're going to break these down a little bit. Okay, let's see. One sec. Okay, so we're going to talk about position 1, which is your dreams and desires. And the card that we got as it relates to your purpose unfolding is your power. Okay, so it says, as challenging as life may seem to you, especially right now, trust that you have the power and strength to get through the present obstacles and reach a new chapter of greater peace and harmony that awaits you. It's just around the corner. Try to keep a positive outlook and not be disheartened by recent events. You are about to tap into an enormous reservoir of power within you that will help you navigate these tough times and come out stronger and wiser. Okay? Then the second position represents your challenges, okay? And so I'm getting that this is initiation, okay? And so this talks about like the resistances in your life and things that might be holding back. And then look at this beautiful card. It's literally one step at a time. You're being divinely guided and supported. And there's this like chakra alignment. There's this attunement that goes along with this, which is also very cool. So we're going to read about that. It says initiation. Every stage in life, okay, every stage in life is an initiation into a new higher state of being. Through these constant progressive initiations, we gain access to the strengths that help us grow in love and wisdom. Welcome those evolutionary passages. See them as an opening that leads you to work on your innermost being so that you can be forever lifted up to the highest ideal. Okay? And then position 3 talks about your strengths and your strengths and values that move you forward. And this speaks about higher thought. Higher thought. So this talks about sometimes in moments of darkness and despair, All it takes to feel better is a decision to lift our thoughts to a higher, more positive place. Simple actions like seeking the company of an old friend or taking a walk in nature can often help to move us out of this negative perspective, giving us a new vantage point from which to view the current situation. Okay. That's awesome. Now we're moving to this higher consciousness, which is position 4. This is like what's inspiring it all. What inspires you? And it's the first card of the deck. And it talks about your connections to higher consciousness is activated and very strong at this time. You are currently able to experience your life and the world around you from a higher perspective than you've ever been used to. This is an excellent time to reflect on your life and the desires for the future. Feel your interconnectedness with all things and seize the potential of this moment and realize some of your greatest spiritual dreams. Wow, that's what's inspiring you. Next up is awareness, okay? And this is talking about your creativity, your action, your like stamp on all of it. And so what you're doing with your higher consciousness, your power, your initiation, and it all is to help contribute and create awareness, okay? Practice living in a state of awareness where you are conscious of every thought and feeling that passes through you. Start to notice the energy of these thoughts and emotions and ask yourself if they're serving you, assisting you to live according to your true potential and purpose. If you find that they are not, make a conscious decision to change these in the very moment that you notice them to ones that are more positive and uplifting. So this is about like you being in charge of your thoughts because they do create your reality. And this is you being a conscious creator. And maybe you're sharing awareness just by doing this yourself, okay? The next card I have in position is your purpose. And the purpose here, your unique contribution is about learning. Okay, so we're going to see what that has to say. It's like sharing. Thought I had to sneeze. Life always brings you exactly what is needed for your soul's growth. Instead of resisting difficulties, try to see them from a higher perspective for what they really are, an opportunity for growth and learning. When you look with awareness at the wisdom and gift from the obstacles and challenges you face, you progress further along on your path and can move on to new experiences. Wow, so this is part of your purpose, your unique contribution. Okay, is to choose to learn from your experiences and always take away a gift or little insight to further your understanding. Also sharing that life always brings what is best for your growth. I trust in life and welcome all experiences with wisdom. That's beautiful. All right, last but not least, I am beautiful. And this is a position of direction, like what's next in this process unfolding for you. And it talks about I am beautiful. If you've been anxious, oops. One sec. Okay, let me show you this card because this is just absolutely gorgeous. You are a beautiful, true being. See the wonder of your soul. See just how beautiful you are. You are important to the universe. The nature of the smile brings comfort. The steadfastness of your light brings hope, especially to those around you. Stay true to yourself, your simplicity, your radiance. It helps others more than you know. Recite after me. I am beautiful. My light brings hope to those around me. My smile makes the world brighter. And so it is. This deck, if you're interested, is called Oracle of the Angels. Okay. So maybe we'll get a little round of tarot with this. Bottom of the deck energy is 3 of Pentacles. So there is this step by step, okay? Like you're being led through, or you could be mentored through this process, through maybe an ancestor, a guide, someone who could pass down wisdom. Okay, so there's a need to kind of like seek expertise. Potentially this could be you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Six of Swords, your power. Wow. Again, talking about how there is something that you're being called to really stand up for. So you could be moving in a new direction towards peace. Okay. What is the resistance holding one back? We have two. The Sun and the Knight of Swords. Okay. This was part of the initiation process is what I'm getting. And so I feel like there was something that might have been a bit of, like, I'm getting like bittersweet. But I'm getting like you received the clarity you needed in a situation. Okay, maybe there was something that was going on where truth needed to be revealed, and this was part of your initiation, was to not, I'm getting a bit of competition here. I'm getting a bit of like, again, being in one's purpose, being, you know, tapped into higher thought and higher consciousness here, and also having this awareness. I'm getting like spiritual teacher or student. So I'm getting like there might have been like someone who was listening to outside resources as it relates to maybe you. Okay. Yeah. I feel like that was part of your initiation. I'm getting those who maybe slandered or lied on your name as a result of some envy or jealousy, or didn't agree with your belief systems. I feel like they're being exposed. This is, you know, part of an initiation process. All right, let's clarify the strengths, the values that move you forward. This is, we're clarifying higher thought here. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Okay, so if you can see the past experiences for what they were lessons in dealing with people who want to operate from a place of, it's almost like a bit of like bitterness here, but I'm getting like you've moved on from that. Look, there's Judgment in the Tower here. I feel like it has something to do with, you know, I feel like this is here. That's going on over there. I'm getting like they're facing judgment, okay, for all the things that they have done. I feel like they may have like broken a soul contract, some sort of contract here. Maybe entertain on others, therefore that it's now like a karmic contract. I'm getting there's judgment and there's closure here. Okay, so if there wasn't closure, I'm getting there's closure. Okay, let's see. We're clarifying higher thought this time. This was part of your awakening, your ascension. Okay, Fool card, higher thought. Yeah, this is taking like, you know, a leap of faith and trusting your faith over, you know, what everyone else has to say. Okay, it's like tapping into the ancient wisdom and knowledge that, you know, you were always able to tap into, but I'm getting like there was a bit of suppression, even oppression, even like silencing, wanting to silence, wanting to kind of discredit, even slander, lies. I feel like you know the truth. I feel like you were shown the truth. And as a result of that, there was this ability to move on, okay? And there's this like new outlook on life as a result of this initiation and experience, okay? So let's clarify higher consciousness next. I feel like this experience freed you from something that was no longer meant for you, okay? So Strength card is clarifying the higher consciousness. Yeah, I'm getting like this process required forgiveness of oneself and compassion, first and foremost, and knowing when to apply pressure and when not to when it comes to this whole situation. And there was a lot going on, and it required you to have patience, and you really had to dig deep. And as a result of that, like, it's really expanded your consciousness. Like, she's got a halo over her head, so this is you, like, being between both worlds. Like, it's like you're a physical being, but you're also a spiritual being having an earthly experience. So this is that consciousness, that higher consciousness that you gained as part of this initiation. Okay. And so it's like you've figured out how the universe works. Okay. You have this awareness. That's the next card, is the awareness. So let's get a clarifier for that. We have the Emperor. Yeah, you figured it out. You have this awareness now. Okay, you're the leader. You're the master. You're in control of your reality. I feel like this is this awareness here. Okay, beautiful. Let's clarify learning. Learning is in the purpose position, and the High Priestess comes out. So yes, you're meant to be the student and the teacher, right? Like, you're here on earth to apply and integrate what you've learned on your soul's growth and path. This is like the enlightenment path, okay? And then let's do the clarifier for I am beautiful. This position is, what is the next step? What's the direction? And then look at this card. Is this not like heaven on earth? I mean, gorgeous. I'm going to continue to focus on that as a picture. Look at Death card is clarifying the I am beautiful. Yeah, look at this. This is like ascension if I ever saw it. All right, this is like leaving the 3D reality behind and ascending to a higher reality, a higher existence, higher consciousness, okay? Being able to manifest and create a new reality here. This is like new earth energy. This is, you know, I'm seeing this beautiful, like, crystalline energy in the back there. So I'm getting this is like heaven on earth. And I'm getting like you made it. I'm getting a you made it, okay? Yeah, look at Chariot, or at least you're on your way. Things are in progress. Things are moving. Changes are happening. I'm getting like this is like unified, integrated, activated. Like, this is an activated being, okay? I feel like this initiation from this player from the Himalayas I'm getting. I don't know why I said that. I feel like player here, whatever this, you know, emotional manipulation, betrayal, deceit is, like, this is what ignited you to be in your purpose. And, you know, you are protected from this energy of the past. You're also protected from having to relive this again. All right, so that will be behind you. It's like leaving what no longer serves you behind. It's like, bye-bye, okay? Bye-bye, yeah. Adios, amigo. 10 of Wands, toodaloo, right? Focused on your creations and not focused on what's going on, you know, in the background. I feel like you've moved on. You have freed yourself from whatever karmic lesson this was. You learned it. You're applying what you learned. And you've got places to go and people to see. So I feel like this is movement for you. Fast forward movement. What else? Cancer energy. You have a lot of grit. All right. You have discipline, you have drive and perseverance, and you're getting it done. I have the Hierophant and the Moon. I feel like there's some strong abilities here. Okay, and I'm getting that they're needed. Your abilities are needed. Or this could be like a secret. What's this? Because I do have the Hierophant and the High Priestess and the Moon. And there's the learning here. So you could be expanding your awareness when it comes to maybe not the traditional teachings that society goes by. Maybe there's some higher consciousness type teachings that you might be expanding into. I do see the books here, so I feel like there's a bit of like higher education here. All right, it might have something to do with some energy work. It also could be, I'm getting intuition. All right, I'm getting like maybe you're meant to help people learn, or you learn and you share like how to really tap into your intuition to release yourself from fear and worry. I'm also getting, this could be like your psychic abilities, okay, are at an all-time high right now. And as a result, this is a good time for you to share what you know, and maybe that's for others. Share with others. Can you get me more info on the Hierophant and the Moon? Yeah, Page of Wands. I feel like this could lead you in a new direction. I feel like it's something creative. It could be travel, and it could be an adventure. You could go on like some sort of like spiritual religious pilgrimage of some kind. This could be a project too that you're creating. Maybe you are doing research. Okay, there could be some research going on there. Page of Wands, huh? Yeah, so this could be like a newfound interest of yours. Magician. No, you're mastering something. You're gonna go learn something. All right, maybe through some sort of adventure, but whatever it's contributing to is some sort of like mastery. All right, yeah. You're about to like have access to all the resources. So it's like you're gonna go through some sort of training, which is very cool. Which is kind of like what this learning card was all about, right? It's like expanding your wisdom and knowledge and putting it into practice. So I'm getting like you're gonna have things to practice with, okay? When it comes to your magic, your purpose, your gifts, your medicine. Yeah, you're gonna have some things to practice with is what I'm getting. Oh, that's great. And I feel like it might have to do with like shady energy like this, like energy that thinks that like they're getting away with something, but they're not. I feel like a lot of those attacks were training for you, and now you are in the position of the magician. Okay, so it's like what they feared the most is coming to a reality. Like this is being manifested. Like anything sent your way, you use and you create from, because you're the Empress, you're the divine feminine, right? So you could be coming after like those who abuse their power, all right, their authority, thinking that they're going to get away with it. Well, they're not going to get away with it with you. It's like you're a roadblock, you're a brick. She's a brick house. Yeah, and there's some like the oh boy, I feel like your ancestors are coming after them for retribution. All right, so the cavalry is here. Okay, this is like your opposition. All right, they may have taken things a little too far. I'm getting like you have support coming your way. All right, yeah, whatever they sent out is coming right back to them is what I'm getting. So they may have thought that they had like one-upped you at one point, but I feel like maybe there was a bit of celebrating a little too fast. Yeah, for sure. All right, yeah, there's a lot there. All right, you guys, I'm gonna stop it here. I hope this was fun and interesting. I like to kind of mix things up a bit. And who doesn't love this deck? It's one of my favorite decks. So I will see you guys on the next reading. All right, if you guys want to book a personal, go right ahead. Betweenbothworlds.org, and I will see you on the next reading. See you then.